Hello Taurus, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading going from the 8th through to the 15th of April, moving ever so closely to your birthday season now. So you're getting to the end of the old cycle, the last year, coming into the new cycle, and we're moving into those changes that we said in the collective reading. Overall energies here, karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your material side, how the universe influences you, how your guides are influencing your karmic path, how your guides are influencing the conversation that is within you, and the overall outcome. We will be clarifying the cards at the end as well, with the Light Seers pack as well. Let's just get straight in here. So Taurus, my lovely Taurus, how you doing? So nice to have you here. 10 of Cups. So the overall energy for you is happiness after difficulty. Maybe a few decisions that you've made in your life in regarding to the past year, what you want to be going on to the future. It seems like a week of real optimism in a way, with the world around you. And it's as if, like, I think the difficulties were to do with decisions that you needed to make. And I think you've made them within inside you, and that's making you feel a lot lighter and happier. I know when I make decisions, and I've had quite a few decisions to be made as well recently, and as soon as those decisions are made within oneself, we feel a lot lighter about the future. So I think this is the overall energy. It's a bubbling energy, really making you feel good. Yeah, so the karmic message here, this is on the relationship side. This is about sort of concentrating on one thing at a time. Don't try and diverse yourself. Don't try and get yourself pulled. Don't try and do too much in regards to the relationships, basically. If you're looking for love, don't go out there sort of like kind of going, I've got to find it, I've got to find it. You know, go out to enjoy life. Concentrate on that side of things, because that's what the 10 of Cups is all about. Go out there to enjoy life and concentrate on that. And when you're with somebody, really be with that person. You know, don't just, you know, be with them because you have to. Be with them because you want to be with them, basically. That's the sort of thing, the way it goes. It's also going to be help you to reveal a few things about yourself, and possibly about other people that are around you. So the universe is trying to influence it. This is what I'm sort of saying about following your heart's desire, enjoying yourself with the people that are around you, you know, living the dream, basically. And I think that's what the universe is trying to encourage you within that sort of happiness that is there. The 10 of Swords, that time is over. It's a time to start moving on, basically. And this is what this new cycle's coming up with your birthday season coming up. This is a new year that is dawning upon you. So yeah, make sure your dreams and aspirations, because the universe is trying to encourage that within you and that happiness within you. Let's just see what happens with the guides, how the guides are trying to influence you. Yeah, I don't think they're causing you woes and worries and stuff like that. I think they're dealing with your woes and worries. If you concentrate, as I said, on your happiness, if you concentrate on the idea, if you do want to meet someone, you know, make your goal go out there and enjoy life. Because then you're going to meet someone whilst you're enjoying yourself, and they'll be enjoying themselves, and therefore you'll meet someone who, you know, who is in the same optic as what you are, and really about enjoying yourself. I think here the guides are trying to simplify things to stop you from being pulled from pillar to post in regards to your relationships, and that could be friends, family, community, that sort of thing. I think the guides are sort of saying it's the end of this sort of decision making that might have caused you trouble, and sort of trouble, basically. And they're really trying to sort of stop you from repeating the same things that you've done in the past. Time to move on to happiness. that difficulty, which is happiness after difficulty in the Ten of Cups, that difficulty, the guides here are trying to, with the coincidences that are around you, are trying to stop you repeating the same thing all the time. To get out of a cycle, it's very simple. You just do something a little bit different, or concentrate on the aspects that are really bringing you happiness. Let's just see what the conversation is and how the guys are trying to influence the conversation in regards to your relationships that are around you. Ace of Swords. This is that whole idea. I think this is really to do with the past, as we said earlier on, which I showed you with the Ten of Swords. It's to do with the past. You're moving on. You've got a mission to go on to into your life. And, you know, here the guides are trying to influence you to sort of make you really enthusiastic about life. Make you realize that, yes, I can be happy with this person or with these people. And it's going to give you that sense of advancing if you concentrate on one thing at a time. If you don't try and diverse yourself too much within the relationships, don't try and satisfy everybody. That's the main thing, Taurus. Don't try and satisfy everybody. You know, make sure you satisfy your dreams and your happiness, basically. Let's just see what's going on your financial sort of side, on your material side of life. So, Queen of Pentacles, very much a Taurus card. Queen of Pentacles, she's got that security, that she knows where she's going. And I think this is decisions that have been made in the past already. You know what you've got to do. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be easy. And you've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom as well. So you should have a clear vision of this. But also the Queen of Pentacles, because you know where you're going and you've got that way of doing things, Taurus, that are absolutely brilliant in a way that you sort of you know what you've got to do. You know how to do it. You know how to mechanically put things into place. You know how to do the work as well. And because of all this knowledge and this understanding that you have within you, you can advance very progressively, steadily within your business, within your job, or within your world around you, that just sort of makes you feel very secure about yourself. And your karmic path is almost, you've got to not, it's not fake it to make it. That's not what I'm talking about here, but it is a case of you've got to, you know, present that confidence within yourself in the world. If you do, then people are going to provide confidence within you as well. And this is going to give you lots of opportunities and benefits for your life. Okay? The universe here is it's a healing card. It's also a blessing as well for you. And what I'm getting off this card is a fact that the universe is sort of saying those decisions have been made, and this is where the healing aspect of it is. Don't change your decisions that you've made over the past sort of month according to where you want to go in the future in regards to your material world, your job, your business, or whatever. The universe here is sort of saying calm that side of you. Don't change too much. Stick to the plan. I think that's what they're saying here. Stick to what we've decided, as it were. You know, what you've decided with the universe, what you've decided with your guides and etc. Just stick to it, because you're on the good path, Taurus. You're really going for it. And you've got the Three of Cups. So, yeah, it's very sociable. I think there's a lot of networking going on. It could be a case of, say, like you've started a business and therefore you need to go and sell that product or sell your things. And as you sell your things, you know, or, you know, you develop your business, or you develop your career path, it's going to need networking. And that's what I think seems to be on your guides here, are trying to create within you a lot of networking situations around you. So coincidences are going to happen in order for you to explore that sort of networking aspect within your life. Okay, so it looks really good. I think on the financial sort of side, or the business side, or the job side, you seem to be a little bit more sort of focused, a little bit more with it. Now is the time to really start putting things into action, connecting with the people that are around you, and using that social aspect that you do have within you, Taurus, that is absolutely brilliant. That's going to help you sort of to move or progress a lot further within your business and your projects. Connecting with people, but connecting in a very genuine sort of way according to what you want to be achieving in regards to your business and your relationships. Let's just see what's going on with the conversation that is around you. So you got the Hermit card. The Hermit card, this is all about the Hermit card has got the Star card, which is just in his lantern, which is down here. And if we look across here, so it's going from here for your dreams and aspirations of how you want your social life or how you want your relationship life. It needs that business side to reflect that. And this is a case of keeping your eye on the goal. The decisions that you've made in the past, and this is what I was talking about here, you've made these decisions, stick to the plan. And the Hermit is a bit like that, where we've had to look deep within ourselves to about the future, about the pathway that we wish to take. And once you start taking that pathway, you've got to express what you have decided to achieve. And the moment you start doing that, all of a sudden, your dreams and aspirations about your relationship side of life are going to be your guide. It's going to be the part that's going to take you on and take you forward, basically. It's going to be really, really nice. The overall outcome, I think this is where it's the Seven of Wands can be sort of like a card of defending your position. It comes from the Six of Wands. So obviously, you know, the Six of Wands is behind or surrounding that person, which is almost like your success. And I think you've got to, you know, as I said, life is, the evident path is not always easy to do. But it's a case that you've decided to do it and you're getting this success. And in order to get this success, some people may look at you and sort of say, I want to fight you down because you're successful. Be a little bit jealous of you. I think this is more of a case of here is just taking that sort of that one baton and sort of saying, no, this is what I want out of life. And it's almost as if, I'm not sure if it's fighting against people. It's almost like fighting against, not fighting against the system, but, you know, you getting success in life doesn't necessarily mean just sort of like sitting back and allowing success to happen to you. You've got to be engaged in it, as you well know. And being engaged in it means fighting and holding your corner, as it were. Okay, and I think the overall energy by the end of the week is, as we come through to the 15th, really before your birthday season starts, you're really in a position where you're sort of saying, okay, now the time starts and I've got to defend my choices. I've got to defend my position. I've got to create my future. That's what seems to be going on here. Let's just do a bit of clarification. What's this sort of, let's see what the overall energy brings up here. Yeah, the starting of a new cycle. And I think, as I said, I think these decisions have been made within you to be happy, basically, and to have success. And as you start this cycle, and I think it's possible you could be starting it next week. I've just had the Six of Pentacles sort of trying to come out there, which is putting your money into things or putting your effort or your energy into things that are beneficial, not only for you, but for other people, but mainly for you. It's choosing where to put your energies, basically. And this is the start of a new cycle with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we get the Nine of Swords again, which is coming through from here. And this goes on to your karmic path to do with concentrating on where you are. I think this is where sort of like, as I said, you should be concentrating on happiness, because that's going to open the doors to connect with other people, to find the relationship that really corresponds to you, and letting go of any woes and worries of the past, I think. make those decisions that needed to be made, so you can really move on to a bright and beautiful future if you want so desire. Yeah, it's letting go of the past. The universe is obviously not trying to create sort of pain or sort of conflictual sort of endings of emotional relationships that are around you. I think it's more of a case here that the universe is saying, if you want to get past any heartache that you may have had, and this could be relationships, this could be with friends, this could be with family, or this could be with a partner. If you want that to come to an end, that pain to come to an end, you should be really heading off in the direction of your heart's desires. And I think that's what the universe is sort of saying here. This is what you've overcome in order to get to that that star card, that happiness, that goals and aspiration, those dreams and aspirations. Let's just see what's going on with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords here. So we've got the Queen of Cups. And this is exactly what I said. So, you know, to let go of that past, you need to move into, and this is where the guides are really trying to help you out here with situations around you. They're trying to help you out to sow that love around you, to just enjoy life. I think this is a really important part of your success for the coming future. If you, as I said, if you want to meet someone, make sure you go out there to enjoy life. If you do that, there's a great chance you will meet someone. With those sort of dreams and victories, this is what's encouraging within you. That Ace of Swords, decisive decisions, victories, direction, cutting through the bullcrap of life. So you actually can make it towards your dreams and aspirations. The Temperance here, though, is a slight sort of don't con yourself. I think that's what they're trying to sort of say more than anything else. You know, it's good to be optimistic, yes, totally. But at the same time, do not live in delusions, basically. That's what it's sort of saying there. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message on this side. If you want to live that Queen of Pentacles, that energy of assurance within your life, you've got to realize that those decisions have been made, and there's no going back to them. Those decisions that might have been difficult to make, those decisions are made, and therefore you should be heading off and feeling that confidence within you as you head off down that path and leave those decisions in the past. Do not doubt about your future, basically. That's what it's sort of saying there. With the Four of Swords, where we get that sort of healing, that sort of healing from the past. When I sort of said the decisions that have been made, therefore you've got to stick to the plan. The universe is sort of saying here, do not go backwards, because the world is changing enormously. And as the world changes, it's going to need a different type of logic. Therefore, do not go back to that past. It's very similar to here. There is a real sort of sensation throughout all the cards of leaving the old in the past and just going and embracing the new. It's almost being sort of, there's a gift. It's not a gift. It's almost like a blessing for you to actually just to make that decision to move on. Let's just see what the Three of Cups is all about, this networking, because it seems to bring you quite a lot of joy and happiness as well, and celebrations for you. Rite of Passage. These are clarification cards, and all these clarification cards are really quite heavy cards. But this movement in front, it's almost as if your guides are opening up those connections, those networking, and making it fun and happiness within you and with the connection with other people. It's like this rite of passage that you're getting. It's almost as if like the Red Sea is opening in front of you and you can walk across it. And that is your connection with those other people. Follow that intuition, follow that networking connection that makes you feel, yes, this is it, this is where we're progressing on, because that should be your guide going forward in the Hermit card. of where you should be going. Yes, as I said, like out the Seven of Wands there, it is taking on that wand and sort of saying, I'm going to live it. Being confident, allowing that confidence to ooze from you, so then therefore other people will be giving you confidence as well. And it's not faking it. I think it's because you've made the right decisions. They may have been difficult decisions, but you've made the right decisions, and you should be following it fully to your future. The Seven of Wands gets the clarification of a tower. Now, I would say that's the tower moment in the world around you. And that's going to ask you to defend your position. Don't look to the past, because you will miss the opportunities of the future going forward. Let me see if what's coming out of that tower moment. A lot of understanding, basically. I think you've understood a lot, and that comes out the Hermit card as well, and that comes out of the Queen of Pentacles. I think you've understood a lot, and you've learned a lot in your life over the past month or so, 2 months, maybe even longer than that. And the decisions that you've made should be applied, and because you've learned how to do it and how to work hard and how to embrace that sort of networking aspect with other people, but also realizing what you want in the way of your relationships and the dreams and aspirations, you can then can actually get it. You know, the Hierophant card, there is that star which is down here, which goes through here to your confidence, and you're following your path of your Hermit, the understanding. The Hermit has learned a lot as well. And also, the Hierophant is like a teacher. And the teacher is teaching or showing people those sort of logical steps in order to get to your dreams and aspirations. And I think that tower moment is the world around you, which is going to open a lot more opportunities for you going forward. It's an interesting week, a week to let things lie in the past and embrace the future. There you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for your support for this channel, for being here. I hope you get the best out of life. I hope this reading really helps you in order to do that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.